Hello and welcome once again to another replay of StarCraft 2. I am your friend and ally Jim Raynor, guardian of peace and justice, widows and orphans against the dark forces who hate good and love evil. And I am spawning on Shakira's Plateau as Commander Crumb. My Smurf account on the lower left, I am the blue Terran, my opponent being the red Terran on the lower right of the same map. Renewable Fro. And on this map, I actually took a cue from Ketrock again and wanted to demonstrate my own version of a ghost. 3 ghost, 3 nuke push as early as you can. It's an interesting build, one that is definitely atypical, unexpected, and anything unexpected that you can do in this game is good, since we're always trying to deal with the metagame assumptions. So what you want to do is get your first depot and a barracks. Where's my barracks? What are you doing? You're sitting around doing nothing? Okay. Got his barracks down. Gas is next. Actually, I think I should have gotten the gas first. Should have gotten gas first and then racks. Obviously, it's a gas-intensive build. What I wanted to do was, what I tried to do, what you'll see if I do or not, is I wanted to fly my ghosts in via medevac. His position, you know, my thinking is he's probably going to have tanks and maybe a, you know, a turret up there for Banshees. Then again, any smart player is also going to have one here. But anyway, so that's my thinking. So let's go with what we've got here. Depot next. You want to get that orbital. There you go. And my first scout goes out. Let's go to 2 times speed. Meantime, his build was not very well focused. He gets a reactor to his barracks before building a single marine. I always get that first marine because my SCV is going to come soon, and you want to definitely ward him off as quick as you can, if not kill him. But that tech lab slowed down his marine production significantly enough. I saw his expansion. Now he's getting a second gas. Peculiar. I've done that, but only when I'm going tank heavy. I don't know if he gets tanks, I can't remember. Alright, just to be safe, I pulled my barracks away, built a bunker there. And I was actually really nervous that he saw my Ghost Academies. And I should not have put them there, because if he got up that ramp any further, he could have seen them. But thankfully he did not. I think I killed him before he got too far up. So I got 3 Ghost Academies. You're building a factory so you can make the nukes. And you have 1 barracks making ghosts. Just to keep watch over any possible Reaper harass, I put a supply depot there, and building my starport from which I will build 1 medvac. There's nothing cooler than loading a medvac up with ghosts, dropping him strategically in a discrete area, and then hitting your opponent with a nuke, and then loading up and flying away. Didn't work out that sexy in this game, but that was kind of the intention. And I'm supply blocked. Food count is in his favor. And he's, I don't know why he got the gas. He got the double gas. What is he doing? He's got 4 and 4. You don't mind any more gas putting that 4th guy in there. And look at the gas he's got. He's not even using it. Here's a big problem. Don't get it unless you want to use it. It's more efficient to get something that you can use. But I don't know what his thinking was. He hasn't researched STEM, but he does have a heavy ground force, and he's supply blocked. But he's ahead on food. Alright, so I'm nuking. I just couldn't get enough gas to build nukes fast enough. I had a surplus of minerals, thought why not build one of these guys. Alright, I got a freaking fly that's buzzing around me. Why do flies have to do that? Just fly somewhere else. Alright, I need one more ghost. He was likely thinking I'm going to do a drop and had positioned his guys there. Smart thinking. So what do we got? Do we have our third ghost yet? No. Are we building it? Yes. And we have we have 3 nukes at the ready. It's go time, baby. Oh, I forgot to mention that reactor upgrade that gives you extra ghost energy out of the gate. You want to get that first. You want to get that first. Reason is you want to cloak, walk into his base, have enough for an EMP to EMP his command center, and then have enough still to remain cloaked during the nuke. Why did I do that? Oh, I think I dropped a scan. Yeah, I dropped a scan and saw his army there and thought, I'm not dropping into that. So that's why I'm going up and around. Whoops, let's go on everybody's camp. Now, he takes a very peculiar expansion over there that I never actually detected. For insurance, I get a tank. Migrate my dudes over. Do I have... Yeah, researching siege. It's a good thing he didn't do a drop, because definitely could have beaten me. Alright, he sends his guys over. He's gonna do damage. Or he thinks he wants to do damage. I've got my tanks there. Siege him up. Siege them up now. Alright, well I bring my guys in here at any rate. EMP twice because he had enough energy for a scan. You go in here. Meantime, he's doing that. Oh my gosh. 3 nukes and cloak. Now I finally get smart to the fact that he's decimating my base and I siege at my tanks. He flies his dudes away. 1, 2, and 3. And that's to take out his main. So he took out my natural, I took out his main. I've got enough to ward off his push, and... Did he get a Raven? How did he see me? I guess I uncloaked. I ran out of energy. If he had been much more efficient with his mule dropping, he wouldn't have had that much energy. I had to double EMP his command center. So those guys did their damage, and away they go. I probably didn't need to EMP his command center because he was obviously focused on this while I was doing my nuke thing. Four times speed. Bit of a lull in the game here. Alright. I cloak him just in case he had tanks. Heal him up a little bit. They really don't have that much energy, so I thought instead of going into his main, what I can do is just do a couple of nukes right there, take out his gas. He scans, but it's a little too late. And I'm away. I lost my med back, but I hung on to my ghosts. So he decided to go Thor heavy for whatever reason. but strategically placed tanks will definitely ward off any of his pushes. Did I build any more nukes? Yeah, I still got one at the ready. And the counter to Thor's Marauders. Easy peasy. Finally he gets a Raven. Didn't want to get turrets. And good for him. He said no more freaking nukes. And I actually thought, you know, fine. I'll obey his wishes. Come up with an alternative strategy, of which I just decided conventional tank, Marine, Marauder. Meantime, I've got 4 bases to his 3. Never found out about that. That's actually an interesting location for an expansion. I never really would have thought to check that. Had I checked the towers, I might have gotten a glimpse of it, but actually, I don't think the tower vision goes that far. It's pretty well saturated. He's got one final push in him. I knew he saw me coming, so I put my ghost over here. Now I promised I wouldn't nuke him, so but I wanted to, man. And I had one. I could have done it. But I thought, well, he's got a Raven. What I could do, if I decide to later, nuke his SCVs after they come in there. But whatever. I told him I wouldn't nuke him anymore. So anyway, he's good to scout. You know, I figure I'll keep him there. Cloak him, check unit composition, see what he's got here. It's got 5 Thors, which is good, except I've got a lot of stuff. He sends his guys up there and sees PF. I don't want to deal with that. I siege up my tanks. I didn't even bother stimming. In fact, I didn't even research it. He GG's, and that's it. So I don't know. It was a fun game. It didn't work the way I planned, but now after he left the game, then I said, okay, now I can nuke. So whatever. All right, that's it.